distance to the wall. This means that swimmers can work with their coaches to develop what is called their stroke count. So you know if you're on your back and you go under the flags, for example, 7 strokes, that has you to the wall. This is really important because you don't want to bang your head on the wall, and 2, you don't want to slow your speed because you're not sure where the wall is. So we'll watch out for some of these stroke counts and backstroke finishes. We are starting 7-8 girls, 25 backstroke. This is heat 1 of 5. Lane 4, Catherine Choi, long point. Lane 5, Josie Anderson, long point. And lane 6, Caitlin Wilkinson, Chamelon. David, I was just going over with those watching at home the stroke count, backstroke flags, and how those starts can be somewhat tricky, especially for our younger kids. You don't want to slip on the wall or the timing pads.
Yeah, so back in the day when the city was outside, the touch pads were often very slippery. These are some great touch pads that I've had a lot of success getting a nice grip on. I think the swimmers have as well. And they're a lot better than the walls as this pool without the touch pads. On this side, you just want to make sure you get a nice grip on the bulkheads as the swimmers are starting. A good place that you can grab onto.
Replay from heat 1. Swimmers coming underneath, doing a great job. You have to stay on your back, and they did.
That was Catherine Choi getting the win for long point. Heat 2, that's May Smith for Park Shore in 2. Sally Schumann for Park Shore in 3. In 4, that's McKenna Wilson for Chamelon. In 4 is Wilson. 5 is Skya Yates from West County. In 6 is Ellery Bailey for Somerville Y. 7 is Molly Copeland for James Island. And Elena Foy from the Somerville Y is in 8. And the winner of that heat is going to be, look like it was at the top of your screen. Time's unofficial, of course, but that is Elena Foy at 24:78.
So some other tech, oh, here's the replay on heat 2. Again, swimmers coming in. Green Cap really knew her stroke count. Great job staying out. And David, you can attest to this. At this age, your stroke count may be 7 at practice, and then all of a sudden your adrenaline's pumping, and you realize you only need 5 strokes to get to the wall.
Well, better to hit your head, I guess.
Yes.
We've all been there. Charlotte Gibson for Legend Oaks in 2. Eliza Gregory for the Country Club in 3. Nora Heimer from Newington in 4. Caroline Wright for the Country Club in 5. Kira Barden for Shadow Moss in 6. Tallulah Cook for Hobcaw in 7. Camila Delgado for North Charleston in 8. And Miriam Fogel from West County is in 9. And into the wall, the win will go to Nora Heimer in 24:07. Second place there was Barden in 24:64. And Eliza Gregory also getting under 25 with a 24:95.
So here comes Nora with the pink sharp cap. Great job.
She might have touched with her head.
She might have touched with her head, but listen, I'm sure her coach has said, you keep going until you hit the wall with something.
Heat 4, lane 2 is Abigail Reese-Walker for Newington. 3 is Lucy Kukla for Ashboro. 4 is Blythe Vault for Hopkoff. 5 is Autumn Hazika for Crowfield. 6 is Claire Kovac for Northbridge. 7 is Olivia Overcash for James Island. In 8, that's Gracie Harridge for Daniel Island. And 9 is Georgia Dowdy for Shadow Moss. A couple of those swimmers in the middle, right on that lane line. Hazika and Kovac coming into the wall. Maybe Overcash for James Island. No, it is Georgia Dowdy in 23:10 taking the win. Gracie Harridge taking second, and Claire Kovac taking third.
All right, out in lane 9, that outside smoke, Georgia Dowdy with a Shadow Moss. She's got her stroke count. Oh, wow, excellent. Oh, no, she finished with her head. I do love it. I'm sure Coach Brad is giving her a high five and saying, great job not rolling over. So we can't emphasize enough how hard that is to master the stroke count at this young age. Once you're older, you actually have a sense for how far away the flags are, and you don't even need a stroke count.
Kind of. You just sort of know. This is the 5th and final heat of the girls' 7-8 25-yard backstroke. In 2, that's Kaylin Hodges for Crowfield. 3 is Aria Davis for Ashboro. 4 is Amara Swain for Northbridge. 5 is Reagan McManus for North Charleston. 6 is Ruby Muller for Daniel Island. In 7, that's Elena Fall for Sneak Farm. 8 is Mary Rosenbeck for Sneak Farm. And in 9, that's Stella Sapgo for Long Point. Aria Davis is looking really strong for the Ashboro Alligators. This could be a surprise. The battle for second in the middle. Coming into the wall, it is Aria Davis taking the win in 20.14. Second went to Reagan McManus in 20.61. And third was Ruby Muller in 21.22. Tie. Do we have a tie for third in 21.22 between Swain and Muller? They're both listed at the exact same time.
Aria Aria Davis shaving 2.5 seconds off her seed time to get the first win of the day for the Asheboro Alligators.